In maritime countries such as Indonesia, sea transportation plays an essential role. As a pioneer of maritime transport for 4 decades, PT Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line Tbk remains committed to provide quality marine transportation services. The company was established in 1975 under the name of PT Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line, began its business with one general cargo vessel carrying forestry products. The company is the pioneer as an Indonesian timber-based products carrier to international markets, particularly in East Asia in the 80s. The company has grown and evolved to meet business activities of its customers. Services include shipping of dry bulk cargoes, liquid cargoes, general cargoes and related services such as agency, stevedoring, and ship management services. On June 22, 2005, the company listed a total of 1.4 million of its shares at Indonesia Stock Exchange with stock code of APOL. Since then, PT Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line became a publicly listed company bearing the name of PT Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line Tbk in transportation of commodities domestically and internationally, owning and operating the largest fleet of dry bulk vessels in Indonesia, specializing in transportation of commodities domestically and internationally. With its comprehensive dry bulk fleets comprising Panamaxes, tugboats, and barges, and floating cranes, the company has the capacity to provide end-to-end logistic solutions services to meet its customers' needs.
Over 3 decades, we Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line we developed mainly for our break bulk because our country is abundant a lot of resources. So we from the upstream, midstream, downstream, then we delivery toward over the world, and then our customers in domestic. So how we can fulfill what their requirement to create a more value added to everyone. So beside that, we do Arpeni give the services which is related to our shipping industry, like an agency, our ship management for all over the world. Now, besides to manage our own vessel, also we do for the foreign ship owners. So toward this, we will concentrate because we have a lot of resources, we have development of our people. So one day we can be a domain shipping company not only in domestic, also for the foreign.
The company owns and operates a complete and comprehensive dry bulk fleet with total capacity around 800,000 deadweight ton. By the end of 2012, the company operated its wholly owned vessels comprising of 9 bulk carriers, 27 tugboats, 22 barges, and 9 floating cranes. Using its fleet of mother vessels, the company is able to supply coal for major power plants in Indonesia, China, Vietnam, Taiwan, and India. Besides coal, the company also utilizes its vessels to transport other dry bulk commodities such as an iron ore, wheat, soybeans, and grains to a number of countries such as China, India, Australia, Brazil, the United States, South America, and South Africa. Through tugs and barges services, the company is able to serve domestic transshipment service, port-to-port service, and also ocean-going service to the Philippines to supply coal to the power plants. The company's 9 units of floating cranes are put in strategic location near loading ports in East and South Kalimantan to support transshipment from tugs and barges to mother vessel at open sea. The company has served a number of leading companies, both local and multinational. In addition to serving dry bulk transportation services, APOL provides liquid cargo transportation services as well. The company owns a tanker with a capacity of more than 35,000 deadweight ton chartered to Pertamina. The company also charters out several of its dry bulk vessels to third party through time charter contracts. The company commenced its agency services in 1983 and now has become one of the largest private agency service providers in Indonesia. Hyundai Merchant Marine Co. Limited and Wallenius Wilhelmsen Lines are two primary principals which have appointed the company to be their general agent in Indonesia. Our agency services have served a number of leading companies in meeting their logistic needs in Indonesia. Within 1 year period, the company's agency services served hundreds of calls for more than 100 international shipping companies. The company's agency services comprising port handling services, owner's protective agent services, appointing stevedoring companies, ship husbanding services, cargo and ship brokering, supplying spare parts, vessel equipment, and bunker. Besides, the companies also offer ship management services including crewing, fleet management, and ship maintenance. With over 30 years of experience in the maritime industry, the company keeps on developing its long-standing relationship with several customers and plays an active role in enriching the development of national maritime transportation. The company is supported by its long-experienced management team, employees, seafarers, and 16 domestic branches in various major ports in Indonesia.
We have a solid management team in land and provision crew at sea who will continue to provide the best services for every customer. We put forward the principles of transparency, accountability, responsibility, independency, and fairness in every business activity as a good corporate governance exercise. We always comply with all regulations for public listed companies and take account of our stakeholders' interests, including minority stakeholders.
In operating its business, the company is committed to develop and provide excellent services to all its customers. This commitment is shown by the company's effort to obtain ISN code certification and ISO 9002 certification in September 1996. ISO 9002 certificate was renewed to ISO 9001-2000 certificate in November 2003 and further renewed to ISO 9001-2008.
PT Arpeni Pratama Ocean Line can contribute to the national shipping capability and helping government in supply and logistic capability in transporting all the coal to the power plant in Indonesia. I want to thank all the support given to us by the employee, our supplier, and especially our customers in strengthening this relationship and continuing support to us now and in the future.
Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, has always been a part of our commitment. Since 2009, APOL has revitalized barren land in Kampung Pasir Angin, Cipayung, Megamendung, Bogor, West Java, and empowered the local community and street kids that have received training to farm organically. APOL's success history of cultivating barren land into organic farming sets an example for researchers and several institutions. APOL also participated in kelas inspirasi organized by Yayasan Indonesia Mengajar. In this education program, APOL introduces seafarer profession to primary school students in South Tangerang, Banten. APOL's commitment to education is also manifested through donations to the School of Business and Management ITB or ITB SBM in Kuningan, South Jakarta, and cooperation with University of Hang Tuah Surabaya for Diploma in Shipping in giving scholarship to potential cadets.
Dalam tahun-tahun ke depan, APOL akan terus berkomitmen menyediakan angkutan laut berkualitas, khususnya untuk curah kering. Dengan evaluasi dan efisiensi terus-menerus, APOL siap memajukan bisnis pelayaran nasional dan menyukseskan program Beyond Cabotage sesuai roadmap pemerintah Indonesia.